Hey you guys, welcome to Custom Lifestyle. I'm back again with another video. Now before we get into this video, I want to let you guys look into the description. You will see the link to self and you will see a link to kickoff. Now if you're trying to reestablish credit or trying to just build your credit in general, make sure you go to the video description and click on those two links. Now, before we get started as well, I'd like to also tell you guys to please comment and subscribe to the video. Like I said, those likes definitely help out with the algorithm so more people can see this video. Now you can tell by the title of the video how to get rid of all those nasty loan payments, those old credit card debt, all the stuff I'm gonna show you guys in this video. And if you guys stay tuned to the end of this video, I'm gonna show you guys a special trick to really get rid of that debt crazy fast. I mean, you definitely want to, so make sure you watch the end of this video. Number one, the first thing you need to do is write down all the amount of debt that you have. Because how you know what to pay off if you don't write down what you owe already? So first step is write down all your debt that you owe, okay? Now when you do this, the first thing you need to do is you need to write down from your smallest debt to your largest debt. And the reason why I want you to do that, because your smallest debt is gonna be the ones that you pay off the fast because of course those are lesser balance. So once you do that, once you start paying all those smaller balances off fast, then you can tackle the heavy debt. But still, when you pay the heavy debt, still make the minimum payment on those and then apply extra money to the smaller debts. Number two, after you write down all your debt that you have to pay off, go ahead and decide what is the next debt you want to pay off first. So as you might know, you might got a lot of loans, you might got a lot of credit cards. What you want to do is you need to decide which one makes sense to pay off first. And the way I'm going about doing that is showing which one has the less amount of money that you owe. Like you might have a card that's $300, you might have a card that's $450. Hell, you might even have a card that's $1,000. But just think about it. If you already got around $300 stashed away, go ahead and pay that $350 credit card off or $300 credit card off. Go ahead and knock that off first, so that's one bill that's already gone. Because you gotta understand, when it comes to paying off debt, it's a numbers game. Now, when I say a number game is, let me give you an example. Say like you have $1,000, right? And you have 4 credit cards. So like one credit card is $300, the other credit card is $300, and another credit card $300, and then your last credit card is $1,000. Now mind you, those are 4 bills, 4 credit cards. Now, you can take your $1,000 that you have saved up and pay that credit card that's $1,000. Okay, yeah, that's good. You pay your biggest balance off. Okay, but yet you still have 3 more credit cards. So those are 3 more bills. So what I suggest what you should do in the situation, hey, let me take the $1,000 and pay off 3 credit cards. So now, instead of me having 4 credit cards, now I just got that one. You see the number game to it? It's a numbers game because now you're taking $1,000 to pay off 3 bills instead of taking $1,000 to pay off 1 bill. So that's another quick way to pay off debt is by paying a smaller. See why it makes sense to pay off smaller bills first before you pay off your largest debt? It's a numbers game. Remember that. Now, let me get to my last reason for the quickest way to pay off debt. Number 3, find a way to make extra money to pay off those debt. I'm gonna give you 4 different types of extra income you can get as far as like trying to get extra money to pay off debt. 1, your job. I mean, I know every job don't have overtime like that, but if you do have it, hey, ask your boss, supervisor, hey man, if y'all got any extra work for me, can I stay over an hour or 2? You know, that's another way to kind of get that extra money to pay off your debt. Overtime. Number 2, DoorDash. DoorDash is a great way to make a little extra money. I mean, hell, I've done DoorDash, and it actually helped me out pretty good, especially with paying extra bills off. Like, you can just deliver food, you know, you get the order on your phone, pick up the order, go to the resident or commercial property and drop off the order. You get paid like that. You know, especially the night order. The night orders, you make a lot of money. I mean, you can make bank with that. Especially, and also too, depends on what area you stay in. So I'm not gonna say that, okay, well, if I stay in an area that ain't got a lot going on, make $300 a night. No, it all depends on the situation that you live in, and also depends on the area that you stay in. Number 3, getting a part-time job. Trust me, I know. Sometimes you say to yourself, like, damn, I barely can be at the job that I'm at. I can barely work the hours there. But sometimes depending on how bad you want to get out there, you're going to have to take that risk. You're going to have to, give up some sleep sometimes. You're going to have to give up some sleep and try to really nail down on it and try to just like, hey, I know I want to be this second job. I know I'm tired, but hey, the results at the end is way greater, And number 4, side hustles. Whether you're talented or whether you know how to do things on the side, change brakes, if you got mechanic background, mechanic skills, if you want to, if you good with flipping stuff, selling stuff, you got Amazon, you got eBay, you got stay in the area that got a lot of traffic, yard sales, or you can go to stores, find stuff to flip. It's so many extra ways to do, especially for us out, and that all depending on what type of skills that you have. Like hell, I know some people that they real good at drawing, graphic design. That's one. Those are the 4 key ways to earn the extra money to pay off your debt. Those are the main 4 reasons to pay off your debt. There's not in today's society, not in 2024, you can say that, hey, well, I can't make no interest, or I can't make, trust me, it's a way. You just gotta put your mind to it, buckle down, and get to it. And now, I got the surprise for you guys today. A special way to pay off debt. It is all tailored to the way that you guys can use it. I know it don't work for everybody, and I know sometimes everybody gonna get the same results, but debt settlement. I know about talking in the past in previous videos, don't settle debt or don't pay collections, but it all depends on what is needed when it comes to selling. Now, if you're trying to get a loan, I don't really discourage you guys for doing it, because I know when you try to settle debt, I know sometimes it won't help your credit, but it all depends on the situation that you're in. A lot of people ain't gonna tell you that it all depends on the situation in life. For instance, if you're trying to get a home and they say, well, hey, if you settle this debt right here, we'll approve you the loan to get a house. Okay, then do it. If you send a debt settlement letter to a company, say, hey man, if you guys promise to, if I pay this off, I want you guys to remove this off my credit debt. And if they agree to that, then yeah, that's a win. You getting the debt settled and you getting off your credit. But sometimes they don't always work. Cause I know sometimes the creditors or collecting be a lot of stuff. They can really get to the point where they don't really want to settle that. They just want you to just pay the full amount. A lot of times, especially the collectors anyway, they getting stuff for a penny on the dollar. So they're not really paying a lot of money for this debt. So, but that's another one, because sometimes, I've done it. I've settled debt that was, I've settled debt that was $4,400, and I settled the debt for $400. And they removed it after a month. That debt was wiped off my credit. I never seen it again. So that's another one of those special ways to get rid of debt is debt settlement. But also, like I said, it also depends on your situation. It might not work for everybody, but look into it, Well, I always suggest if it's gonna benefit you in the long run. If it comes to you requiring an asset, if you need to pay to take care of the sell of this debt, to get a car or a home or anything, or moving to an apartment, that's why I would decide to do the debt settlement, right? Or if they can get it off your credit. Other than that, I wouldn't mess with it. So, but like I said, everybody's situation is tailored to differency, or everything's ain't gonna work the same for everybody, but definitely something to look into. And like I said, I thank you guys for watching the video. Please comment, subscribe, and like the video. And also, don't forget those 2 links that's in the description, Kickoff and Self. If you're trying to rebuild your credit, those are definitely the way to go. Like I like to say, see you guys till next time.